This is the place that we stayed just outside of the Baviaanskloof. It's also at, well, it's at Zandvlakte, and the place that we stayed in is Zandvlakte. There's the sign over there. And we're just about to go for a little walk up one of the cliffs. I think, yeah, actually there you can see it. Oh shit, how do you do this thing? There. We're just about to go for a walk up that cliff, probably about 3 hours or so. And yeah, I don't know. Let's see what happens. So this is the place that we stayed at last night, and we're going to stay here tonight again. It's called Zandvlakte. Zandvlakte, I don't know. I'm not really Afrikaans. There it is there. I think it's about 3 or 4 kilometers from the western entrance to the Baviaans. Or the western gate, should I say. This is all the Baviaans. Yeah, so it's pretty close, and it's quite a pleasant place to stay. Well, so far it's been pleasant. The weather's been good. I can imagine in summer it gets really hot here, and in winter it probably gets pretty cold. But I think we've... What is it now?
April?
Autumn. It's autumn.
Last day of March.
It's autumn now. So we've hit it right in the middle. So the first thing that we're going to come across on our little hike is this school. We were told to walk around to the right. Where are you going? Oh, yeah, check this. It's some nice cactuses, or I don't know what this is, cacti. Yeah, those are pretty cool. So yeah, we've got to walk past the school, and supposedly to the right around some fallen trees, and then that's where the hike actually starts. I think there's a trail that goes up. There's the school. What we decided to do this time around, compared to last time we started at Burton, and we drove through the Baviaans from east to west, and that wasn't bad. We stopped off at Kudu Kaya. There's also a few kilometers outside the eastern gate, stayed over there 2 nights, and then spent a day going through the Baviaans. So now this time we're doing it the other way around, and what we're planning on doing is camping at either Baviaanskloof or Rooihoek. There's 2 of the campsites in the Baviaans. So we'll see what happens tomorrow when we get there. We just want to... Some dogs down there. We just want to inspect the campsite first before we make a final decision. Otherwise, if those campsites aren't good enough, or if they're all full, then we're going to head off to Komdomo, I think it is, which is the Baviaans or the park's actual campsite. So one of the guys told us about it this morning, and we'll go and see what that's like. I think that's a bit easier to camp there because they've got ablutions, well, they've basically got amenities, whereas Rooihoek and Baviaanskloof, that's for the real adventure camper, which I don't know if we're up for that yet, but I don't know, we'll see tomorrow. I suppose this is the start of the hiking trail. We've started walking up the hiking trail, and just remembered what the farm owner said. He said there were some fallen trees across the trail, and we may have to actually walk up the riverbed. So hopefully it hasn't been a waste of time, since we've only been walking for 5 minutes. We can always turn back. I think it's down this way. Yeah, otherwise if we have to turn back, we may have to go up the river, which is not too far away. I think that's where we're going. I'm pretty sure that these are the trees that the guy was talking about. So I think we'll head up the riverbed now. Well, I mean, it's actually not too bad. Maybe we'll head up the riverbed now. It looks like it's nice and open. might be more difficult to walk on, but we'll have some good views, probably be worth it in the end. While we're making our way into the gorge, it's pretty close now. I thought I'd tell you a little bit about the trip yesterday. So we left Port Elizabeth around about 11 o'clock in the morning, and it was 270 km to Willamore. We went the inland route. I think there is another route that you can take that's towards Knysna, but we decided to go inland through I think it's Zandvlakte and Stateville, and then through Willamore, stopped for fuel in Willamore, and then headed out to Zandvlakte, which is, as I said, where we were last night. So 270 kilometers to Willamore, and then I think it was about another 100 kilometers to, what do you see there? Oh cool, there's a snake skin. There. Looks like it's a puffadder's snake skin. I actually don't know, but they're pretty dangerous. Very nice view from here. About 100 kilometers past Willamore is where Zandvlakte is. Or it's 100 kilometers on the gravel road, and I don't know, it's like 5 kilometers to the turn off. I can't quite remember. I'll put the links in the video, or the descriptions should I say, in the video, and I'll also put a link to another video that I've made, well, that I'm going to make, and that's basically a Baviaanskloof drive through. The last one that I made was from east to west, and this one I've made from, or I'm going to make from west to east, where you can see the bit of the Baviaanskloof before the nature reserve, or before the reserve starts. So anyway, that was the trip yesterday. It's quite a nice drive. Interesting section of road that we went through. There's a strip of about 30 kilometers, which is a concrete road. It's only a single car width wide with two gravel shoulders. So we have to sort of pull off to the left every time a car is coming, and ride with two wheels on the gravel and two wheels on the concrete. And it's as I said, about 30 kilometers. It's quite a long stretch of road. Some interesting birds coming up. I don't know if we'll be able to see them. Oh, there's some dusties as well, all running into their little holes. Geez, one thing that I didn't think about is I'm trying this new rig today using an Osmo mobile with an adapter plate for my GoPro and a side mount for a mic, and my phone as a viewfinder, and man, it's damn heavy. Next time I think we'll scale down a bit. Pretty sure what's going to happen later on is you're going to see one of us slip into the water or something. We'll hopefully get it on camera. So far it's pretty beautiful. I think it's just going to get better as we get higher. For those of you who like the outdoors and hiking and are thinking about coming to the Baviaanskloof, this is definitely a good option if you want a pretty easy hike. If you're looking for a little bit more adventure though, One of the other places that we went to, I mentioned it before, it was Kudu Kaya. They've also got quite a big kloof, and if I remember correctly, there was about eight rock pools. Now we're not talking small rock pools, sort of rock pools that you have to swim through to progress up the kloof. It's quite nice to do if you're into that type of thing. I've got another video about it. I'll link it in the description. And yeah, possibly worth also doing. Although this is quite beautiful, so I think you might have to visit there for a night or two, and come visit Zandvlakte for a night or two. Looks like a monkey took its dump right over there. It's actually quite nice being out of the city, and the only thing you can hear is the water running. Just thinking about something now, the further we get up the gorge, we're starting to see more water. And one thing we neglected to bring were towels. Actually, we didn't even bring any spare clothing. I've got a warm top, and so does Lauren, but other than that, let's just hope we don't get wet. Oh God. How long have we been walking for now? 38 minutes. Is that from the time we left the house? Okay, so 38 minutes from the time we left the house. And kilometers? Only 1.6 kilometers. Not very far, but better than nothing. And what we've done is we've come across our first large rock pool. I'm hoping there's going to be more. It's quite pretty. Almost worth a swim. The water looks like it's crystal clear. Very cold though. We've got to crawl through a small gap now without slipping. I can't promise anything. Although for the people watching this, it'll probably be quite funny if we do slip. It wasn't so bad. This is Baviaanskloof shit, yeah. I'm not actually too sure how far we're going to walk up the gorge here. It's still pretty easy going. We've just got to watch the time. 2:15 in the afternoon. The farm owner said he would take us for a drive at about 4 o'clock, but I don't know if we're going to make it back for that. For now, we're going to carry on forward. We've just found something interesting. I don't know if this was because the guy was trapped here, if he was startled by somebody, but have a look at this. There's, whoa, shit. Sorry. Can you see those there? There's 2 porcupine quills. They're quite firmly wedged into the piece of wood. Just having a look around, there's actually a whole lot of quills here, so he probably lives here. There's some, there we go, there's a very short one. Hold on to that. I hope these things aren't, oh well, they're not poisonous, but hopefully they don't carry disease. There's another one. And the two wedged into, this is quite a decent one. The 2 wedged into the piece of root or tree that's sticking out. Yeah, chingers, that one was stuck in pretty well. Have a look at that. maybe he leaves them here because that's how he finds his house again. No, I'm only joking, I've got no idea. Ah, there's another one. Hey, 5 of them. A little bit difficult to get down here. Are you down?
Yep.
Forward we go. I can see up the way there's some water running down a flat rock face. I think, careful, I think that's probably where we're going to stop for some lunch. There it is over there. In the words of my fellow adventurer, it looks pretty cool. So I think that's where, whoa, that's where we're going to. Oh yeah, this is actually beautiful. The water running down there, it's running down the rock face, of course, because that's the way water runs. But kind of just goes into the ground and disappears. And I'm pretty sure it comes out on that side. So it must be running underneath all of this rock that we're standing on, because there's the low point. Okay, cool. We're gonna go further. Be careful, this green stuff here is slippery, huh? How am I gonna do it? I'm just gonna walk up.
With the camera.
With the camera. Aye.
Yeah.
Sure. The rocks are quite spectacular, very, very big. Okay, we're up. We've decided to have lunch here at that little waterfall that we saw. I climbed up another 100 meters or so, but it It just goes to the top of the gorge, so I think this is the best, most scenic place to spend lunchtime. Well, it's 3 o'clock, it's a little bit later than lunch, but anyway, we'll have a quick lunch and then make our way back down. We've got sweet corn and baked beans and coffee. We're going to try and cook it on this little camping gas. Camping gas, I don't know, little gas burner. I got this for 40 Rand. This is about $3 at a second-hand shop. Tastes like a smell.
You look like a burn here.
These baked beans taste lekker. If lekker tastes like burnt. Good now. Look at this frog sitting here.
Yeah.
There.
Oh my goodness.
All done with lunch. It went pretty well. A tip for those of you who have never boiled baked beans on a small primus in a can, remember to stir them because they will burn. Well, at least the bottom will burn. We did do the sweet corn correctly though. Kept on stirring it and that turned out very nicely. And the cup of coffee supposedly was good. I don't know. I didn't drink it, so. But yeah, we're gonna head back down now. Probably another hour and a half until we get back to the bottom, and then light a fire, should I say? And we'll have a braai for the evening. I think we missed our 4 o'clock. It's 4:20 now, so our 4 o'clock meetup with the owner. He was going to take us down to the fields where they, I don't know what they grow. They farm something here, but we've missed that. Although I think the experience of walking up the kloof was better than just going to have a look at a few lands. Next time around when we stay here, we'll go and have a look at everything. But yeah, so far it's been a good day, and hopefully a safe trip down to the bottom again. See you later. We've made it all the way back down to the bottom. It's been quite a easy walk down, not too bad, and it only took us an hour. It's quite a bit shorter than the walk up. How many kilometers have we done now?
2.25.
Yeah, 2.25 kilometers. So yeah, not too bad. I'd say it's been worth the walk. And what's made it a lot easier is the overcast weather that we've got. I think on a hot summer's day with no clouds, it will be really hot. So hopefully there's a bit more water, and on those days you can swim. But for us, we've been lucky, and I suppose all that's left to say is see you tomorrow for the next adventure.